It's the way for Wadney Wet. The theme is, don't bully because they can come back and get you. Poor Wadney, Wadney Wet. His real name was Rodney Rat, but he couldn't pronounce his R's. What's another name for Wadney? Asked the other rodents. Wadney Wet, whispered Wadney. What's another name for a bunny? They asked knowingly. Wabbit, he mumbled. And how far does a twain travel? They winked at each other. A twain travels on twain tracks. Wadney replied miserably. All of this teasing day in and day out made Wadney the shyest rodent in his elementary school. One day, a new rodent, a very large rodent, barged into the classroom and announced, "My name is Camellia Capybara. I'm bigger than you, I'm meaner than you, and I'm smarter than you." Then she added, "So there." Fur prickled in fear throughout the classroom. She sure was bigger than any of them. She sure looked meaner than any of them. Was she smarter than any of them? "What's 2 plus 2? Asked Miss Fuzzleworth. "4, shouted Camellia Capybara without even bothering to raise her paw. "And furthermore, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 8 is 16, and 243 plus 125 is 368. Miss Fuzzleworth asked. "What's the capital of?" Camellia interrupted. "New York, Albany, population 295,594. "Yep," thought all the other rodents. "And she's smarter than we are, too." Miss Fuzzleworth drew a name from her hat to see who would be the leader of their new favorite game, Simon Says. Miss Fuzzleworth's paw reached and pulled out the name of Wadney Wet. The bell rang. There was a wild scurry for the door, and Camellia Capybara was the first on the playground. To Wadney she looked especially scary. What would she do when she heard him speak? Breathe Capybara breath down his face, or tie him up in his own tail? The tiny leader of the game stood before the eager players, his tiny head well inside of his jacket, and squeaked, "Wadney says read the sign." While the other rodents read, P.S. 142 Elementary School for Rodents. Camellia began pulling up weeds around the sign, wildly flinging them hither and yon until she was clear up in her head in the dirt. The other rodents began to smile. "Wadney says, put your paws around your head." He peeked a little peek out of his jacket and saw, whap, whap, whappity whap. Camellia was whapping her paws around her head so hard she became dizzy, gave herself a headache, and had to sit down. The other rodents couldn't help but giggling. "Wadney says play wing around the wosy." Camellia put her arms out like wings and made airplane noises. But where was the wosy? What was a wosy? By now, Wadney's voice was stronger in his head and was entirely out of his jacket. "Wake the leaves." Nobody moved. "Wadney says wake the leaves." While the others busied themselves raking, Camellia Capybara grabbed one leaf. "Wake up," she yelled. She snatched another. "Come on, you! Up, up, up!" And another. "Ride and shine!" And another. "Boo!" But now all the other rodents were squealing with laughter, but all but Camellia, who frowned. Stupid leaves. They won't wake up. And why was everyone laughing at her? Such bullies. In a voice so strong, he had to hold his own ears, Wadney called, "Wadney says go west." The rodents collapsed in a happy heap for a rest. Go west. Camellia Capybara, feeling very smart that she could tell the directions by the sun, said, "All right, I shall go west." So there. West she stomped forever. She was gone. And from that day on, the pupils of P.S. 142 Elementary School for Rodents never teased Wadney again. He was their hero. "Hooray for Wadney Wet," they cried. "Woot, woot, wooty toot toot."